Back with another video. Jamar Rashawn here, former Division I defensive back that likes to break down film. I always introduce myself because I never want to assume you guys know who I am. Today's featured athlete is cornerback Lenzy Pipkins. He initially went undrafted. The Green Bay Packers picked him up and he made the club. Simple as that. 6 foot 196, typical NFL size prototype cornerback. He's long and he's pretty quick, and he liked to play physical. Let's check out the film. Enough of me talking. Empty set press man to man, toss a screen to the left. He does a good job with his eye placement and trusting it. Obviously the number 3 receiver comes out to block him. He does a good job of keeping that outside shoulder free to make sure that he has outside contain. 10 personnel, the route is a stop route. He's press man to man with the 2-yard cushion so he can see the route develop. At times he can overextend, just as he did right there because his long arms, but this is what I like to see, my cornerbacks being physical at the point of attack. Trey open in the boundary. The route is a 9 route. He is a little slow with his kick step initially, but he's very smart, so he just takes a cutoff angle. He knows that he's fast enough to catch up, gets his eyes around, but he didn't get the INT. I know he was shooting himself in the foot for that one, but hell of a play. Trey bunch tight, cover 2. He's reading the quarterback, staying at a 5 to 10 yard depth and reacting off of anything thrown in front of him. He does a good job of rallying to the football for the tackle. 10 personnel, cover 1, outside leverage, press man to man. Galladay tries to run a corner route. Pipkins does a good job with his feet and hand placement to pretty much disrupt the timing. And as you guys can see, he's right underneath that and does a good job by not being called for the PI. Twins close. He does a good job reading his run pass keys. Galladay does a down block, crack block, whatever you want to call it, and Pipkins does a good job of filling the D gap to make the play in the backfield. 10 personnel, inverted cover 1, press man to man. His hip locks right here. Coaches hate to see that, but he makes up for it because he takes a cutoff angle, and he was just in Jones' head and disrupting the timing, and it was offensive pass interference. So good job by Pipkins doing his job. 11 personnel, rock and roll coverage. Marvin Jones tries to do a crack block on Josh Jones, so Pipkins by law has to be the crack replace guy, and he does just that. Trey open in the boundary, press man to man. Galladay does an outside release, so Pipkins just pretty much cuts him off. He didn't get his head around. Maybe we would like to see him do that a little bit more, but in completion, he does his job to make the wide receiver go towards the sideline. 11 personnel in the boundary. As the previous clip before, as you seen, when wide receiver do a crack block, the cornerback has to be the crack replacement. He does just that. The back view you guys can really see he's just fundamentally sound. Same thing here, press man to man in the boundary. It's going to be the exact same thing, the crack replace. He does a good job by not being fooled by Murray's juking, and now he's just coming up and making a play and representing for the DBs. Right here, Pipkins, he's going to make a shoestring tackle, an open field tackle. If you want to play for Dom Capers, you have to make these open field tackles, and this is why he played his way on the field. 11 personnel, inside handoff in the B gap. Pipkins is outside leverage with the crack block of Treadwell, and now he makes a one-on-one tackle versus Murray. Trips open in the nickel. He's keying the quarterback's eye movement, staying at 5 to 10 yards and reacting off of anything thrown in front of him. As you guys can see, he did that on the shallow. I would like to see him kill him, but hey, I know how the NFL is nowadays. Trips open off cover 2 look. He's keying the number 2 receiver, and he made a key 3rd down stop to keep the Vikings from getting the 1st down. 11 personnel in the boundary. He's playing cover 2. He is keying the number 2 receiver to the number 1 receiver to anything thrown in the flats. As you guys can see, it's just a halfback dump off, and now he comes up to rally to make the backfield tackle. And there you guys have it, the Q-Dog, Lenzy Pipkins. I'm excited to see what he's going to do in his year 2. Got a lot of competition coming in with the 2 vets that they just added, and the draft is coming around the corner. Hey, the underdog made it last year. Let's see if he could do this thing again. Follow me on my Twitter. Let's get that Twitter gang popping. TTG Film Room. Get at me on Snapchat, TTG for real. Let me see y'all like my photos at Instagram, TTG for real. If you need work done, get at me, TTG Productions at yahoo.com. If you like my dope ass content, subscribe because it's free. Peace.